Today, we're going old school. I mean, way old school. We're looking at one of the themes from Napoleon Hill's classic, The Law of Success, a book written almost 100 years ago that still holds the secret to success for basketball, business, and life. Welcome to the Basketball Book Club. I'm your host, Coach Benny. So here's the story. Back in 1908, a young journalist got a life-changing assignment. He was sent to interview Andrew Carnegie, at the time, the world's richest man. Hill asked him one question that everyone wanted answered. What is the secret to your success? And Carnegie's answer? It wasn't about his work ethic. It wasn't about his intelligence. It wasn't even about his money. He pointed to the people around him and said this: "These men got it for me. We have here in this business a mastermind. It is not my mind, and it is not the mind of any other man on my staff, but the sum total of all the minds I have gathered around me." That moment birthed an idea in Hill that he would spend the next 20 years researching. He interviewed over 500 successful people and found the one thing that they all have in common. They didn't do it alone. They all had a mastermind. So what exactly is a mastermind? Napoleon Hill defines it as coordination of knowledge and effort in the spirit of harmony between two or more people for the attainment of a definite purpose. Let me translate that into basketball terms. A mastermind is when you and your teammates, your training partners, your coaches come together with complete harmony, focused on the same goal, and then something magical happens. Hill believed that when two minds come together in harmony, they create a third invisible force, a kind of group intelligence, one that's greater than any individual in the room. Now, I know this sounds a little bit out there, but here's what that means in practical terms. Iron sharpens iron. When you surround yourself with people who are hungry, people who are focused, people who see the game the way you see it, or even better, you all rise together. Think about the greatest teams in basketball history: the Showtime Lakers, the 90s Bulls, the Spurs dynasty. What made them so special wasn't just 5 talented individuals. It was 5 minds working in perfect harmony, each one making everyone around them better. Napoleon Hill discovered that to truly make a mastermind, you need 3 things. First is a definite purpose. You have to know exactly what you are trying to achieve, not just getting better. Specific goals. When everyone shares the same definite aim, your energy combines and multiplies. Second is perfect harmony. This is crucial. Hill was obsessed with the word harmony. You can't have egos clashing, can't have jealousy. You can't have people worried about who gets the credit. Mastermind only works when everyone is genuinely invested in everyone else's success. And the third thing you need to develop a mastermind is regular meetings. Hill gives the number of twice a week. That's your practices, your film sessions, but it's also your conversations off the court, the talks with teammates about goals, about struggles, and about what each of you needs to unlock your full potential. And here's the beautiful thing about basketball. You already have a built-in mastermind. It's called your team, but the question you need to ask yourself: are you truly tapping into it? Are you showing up to practice with the intention of not only wanting to improve yourself, but improve all the minds around you? Are you communicating with harmony? Have you set a definite purpose together? Napoleon Hill wrote, "No 2 minds ever come together without creating a third invisible, tangible force." When you and your teammates lock in together, working in harmony, focused on the same goal, you create something bigger than any of you could ever build alone. That's the mastermind. That's the secret that Andrew Carnegie figured out over 100 years ago. That's why the greatest players, the greatest teams, the greatest humans in history never did it alone. So this week, here's your challenge. Look at your circle. Are you building a mastermind? Are you surrounding yourself with people who make you better? And more importantly, are you the kind of teammate that elevates everyone around you? Because when minds come together in harmony, there's no limit to what you can achieve, one page at a time.